When John opened his eyes, he was back in Ferdy's pasture, and the huge bull was running his long, slobbering tongue across the back of John's neck. From the feeling of his shirt, Ferdy hadn't just started either. Still, John didn't react at all, apart from pushing Ferdy's large head away, his thoughts too jumbled up with what Rabia had just revealed to him. According to what she knew, every single mage in the entire world used one of 4 different schools of mana breath that had been passed down from the original mage. Mana breath was the means by which a mage replenished their mana, and each of the 4 schools had their own advantages and disadvantages. However, John had never received any formal training in this skill, and instead had stumbled his own way into the place he was now. It was through copying the class holders around him, a dozen close brushes with death, and a terrible struggle against a very angry stone worm that he'd achieved his current method of restoring his mana. As his skill increased, he seemed to naturally understand how to refine his mana breath until it was so efficient he could maintain it indefinitely. When he had explained all of that to Rabia, the plant woman had been so shocked she'd been unable to speak for a good 5 minutes. The idea that John had created another method of mana breath on his own was completely outside of the frame of her knowledge and overturned 1,000 assumptions Rabia had inherited from her creator. After getting as many details as she could from John, Rabia promised to devote herself night and day to trying to solve the riddle of his ever-increasing doom points, and they called the meeting to a close. With a deep sigh, John pushed Ferdy away again and stood up, his shirt drying instantly. "Turns out I really am closer to a beast than a person,"